Hello, beautiful beings of light. I want to talk about human entrapment. Human entrapment starts within right here, within the human psyche. The reason why we have human entrapment within our own species is because of the lack of awareness and artificial frequencies. So when we recognize those things, we can start to heal ourselves. We can heal ourselves by reprogramming our thought, which is the human psyche. And then the outside frequencies, which are like Wi-Fi frequencies and things like that, we can counteract those frequencies by taking better care of ourselves. Cannabis also helps with inflammation. The cannabinoids interact with the brain tissue within the body also. Sound therapy, listening to binaural beats, helps to heal the incoming frequencies also. I started turning off my phone at night not to get that transmitting signal, especially being here in San Francisco. There's so much going on energetically, and I know, everyone has Wi-Fi, so we don't realize that, transmitting these artificial frequencies are going to impact the human tissue of the body, literally on a cellular level. So we can take better care of ourselves just by the awareness of those things. So, for instance, human entrapment of the psyche. I just made a post a few minutes ago about trap words. If, hope, and try. Those three words are trap words for humans that blocks their manifestations. If we reprogram our thought process to draw in the frequency that we want to attract, then that's where we are projecting properly. And so if another instance I like to look at is like humans are so preoccupied by the details of things. Those things are human entrapment. It's an unaware entrapment. If we realize that if something doesn't feel good, instead of going, oh, well, I feel sad today. Why do I feel sad? When we start diving off into the whys, sometimes that's when we can really spiral out and go off on these tangents within our own consciousness, and coming back around can actually cause more damage than it can cause us to heal. So instead of going, why am I sad? Why am I angry? Why am I frustrated? If we just go, okay, I have the recognition that I'm sad. Now I can change it. Like, it seems simple because it is. The human is not that complicated. So if we cut out all the outside stuff, if we shut down all the outside conditioning and even our thoughts and just get quiet and sit within the root, which is the most simplistic point that we can go to within our psyche of whatever energy that we're feeling. And a lot of the times, like this ascension energy, whatever we're transmitting from the moon, the satellite, that can affect our psyche also. I had a little bit of a rough, bumpy morning. I had to get out of the house and go walk around because I was off today, so I didn't have any outside distractions. But so I had to create those outside distractions. Like sometimes distractions can be a good thing when we welcome it. So it's just about the awareness. If something doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to feel it. Like, think about that for a minute. If you don't like the way you're feeling about something, you don't have to feel it. You can change it. You can change the people that cause you to feel the way that you don't want to feel. Like, there's so many different ways. If you are watching something on TV and it doesn't make you feel good, turn it off. It's just, we think that we have to have all this stuff within our psyche and our minds. Well, actually, we don't realize it. It's an unawareness because no one walks around unhappy and is happy about it. Follow the frequencies. The energies, emotions are really not about humans. It's about energetic pulls of direction. We use the humanistic way of reacting to things through emotion. And when we realize that all of that there is just to guide us, to teach us, to show us the way, to open us up to see the signs, that's when the magic appears. And we don't have to take anything less than the way that we treat ourselves. There's no reason to fear anything. So when we feel fear, we can remember that. Because it doesn't mean that we're not going to feel fear. We're not going to feel sadness. We're not going to feel depression. We're human. It's part of our genetic, energetic makeup. But it's just the recognition of those things, the awareness. Awareness is the key to everything. If you're aware of something, then that's when there's clarity. That's when there's ascension. That's when it's like, oh, okay. Because listen, we don't know until we know, even when we think we do. So how can we attach ourselves onto one certain thing? One certain, scientific realm of something, one thought of something, anything. Everything is constantly swirling. Everything is constantly evolving. Nothing stays the same. So if you keep trying to make yourself stay the same, it's not going to feel good. It's going to be uncomfortable. What makes us uncomfortable brings great comfort if we choose to sit within it only for a moment to breathe. Conscious breathing is the way to clarity, which is awareness. I love you to the moon, family. Don't take life so personally. It's supposed to be light.